In the wild, a squirrel glider like moth would be feeding on small insects, so anything that can be found in the forest and stuff, but she would be loving things like grevillea flowers, wattle flowers, but she'll also be living in the hollows that are created by older trees. It takes 100 years for a tree to grow a really great hollow and create that little secure home that an animal like a squirrel glider needs. We may be planting trees, but sometimes we're not even letting them get to 100 years old to create those habitats. We have 6 species of gliders in Australia, and the squirrel gliders are the second smallest. They used to range all along the eastern seaboard, but they've come under a lot of threat and you don't find them in urban areas anymore. You need to go further afield to the Great Eastern Ranges, Copper Reserve, that kind of area, to find them in their natural habitat.
I live on a farm in the Great Eastern Ranges, and I've noticed, decline of species, particularly, little birds and things like that. So I guess that's what really drove me to get involved in this project and, see how we can make a difference. So we're here at Taronga Zoo today to launch our Glideways program, which is the next step in protecting and conserving the habitat, particularly for gliders in this landscape. Through our Glideways program, we're going to run a series of projects, including putting in nest boxes, collaborative pest and weed management, and revegetation. So we're working in the Great Eastern Ranges Initiative, which is a project which runs actually 3,600 kilometres from the Grampians in Victoria all the way to Queensland. We're working on just a small part of it, which is the Canangara-Boyd-to-Wangara Link. It starts at Greater Blue Mountains area and all the way to the Wangara Dam. We've been working in this area since 2012, restoring habitat connections. We've already done 380 hectares of re-veg and over 4,000 hectares of weed control and collaborative pest control over the whole of the Canangara-Boyd-to-Wangara Link. What we're doing to help the gliders will actually help a whole range of other species which have similar habitat requirements.
Project Habitat, supported by Boeing Australia, has become our avenue to assist communities like Canangara-Boyd-to-Wangara to create corridors and nature pathways for these animals to act as a bridge between one habitat area and another. Copper is a beautiful reserve and needs some support in these corridors. Squirrel gliders are a beautiful species. They're adorable to look at. They're so iconically Australian, but not every Australian knows about them, so we want them to have a bigger place on our map. If we can help our squirrel gliders, so many other species that rely on the same sort of habitat and resources will be affected as well. So they're doing such great things for a bigger cause.